Hello. Greetings. Good to see you. You look great. Yeah, I want to go over the introduction again. I was born in a small town called Busia. It's at the border of Uganda and Kenya. My family didn't have much, but I grew up with big dreams. I always wanted to become an engineer and do big things for my community. I went through primary school under Uganda's free education program, and my parents managed lower secondary. But high school was out of reach because they couldn't afford my tuition. I then was left with two choices: either to stay in the village and work the land like anyone else, or find ways to build a future elsewhere. I chose the latter. And with help from my uncle, I moved to Kampala, Uganda's capital, a city of over 4 million people, and started working in an automotive repair garage as an apprentice. Just to note, this is a common path for many boys that drop out of school in Africa, and many of them take it up just to survive. And after 2 years of hands-on learning, I was skilled enough to earn some wages, and I used this money to pay for my high school education. Eventually, I earned a diploma in IT, but my passion for automotive engineering never left. So I continued growing in both areas, juggling both computer network jobs by day and then repairing vehicles on weekends and evenings. I eventually received formal training as an automotive technician and specialized in engine management systems. Life was stable, so I thought, until 2018, when I became a father. My newborn son, Shepherd, started falling sick, constantly having coughs that never seemed to end. It was really devastating. We were in and out of hospitals, and no diagnosis seemed to make sense. And after consultation with several doctors, I realized something that I really never took seriously. Air pollution was the likely cause. At the time, we were staying near a busy, dusty, unpaved road in a city suburb called Chibuye. I didn't waste more time as I scrubbed up whatever I could, and we moved to a quieter, greener environment surrounded by trees. And dramatically, within a few weeks, Shepherd's health improved, and that's the moment that changed me. I dug deeper and found that millions of children across Africa are breathing toxic air every day, and that road transport, given our poorly maintained vehicles, was the culprit. I also realized that informal mechanics, many of whom are just like I once was, were worsening things, doing things like stealing catalytic converters, using substandard counterfeit parts, or just doing shoddy jobs that make vehicular emissions increase. So I dug deeper, and that realization of what mechanics do led me to start Auto Safety Uganda, a award-winning, community-driven initiative that is improving vehicular maintenance, cutting emissions, and training informal mechanics to be part of the solution. Today, we are doing several things that include vehicular emissions data collection. We are retrofitting conventional vehicles from running on fuel to electric, and we are also pushing for clean mobility policies. And then we're also empowering the young people in our communities to lead change. Looking back, I never really imagined that doing auto repair works by the roadside would lead me into becoming an environmental advocate. But today, thanks to programs like the Beahrs ELP, I feel better equipped to scale our work, connect with global peers, and push for a future where all children in the world, especially those in marginalized communities, can breathe clean air, just like my son Shepherd. Thank you very much.